I am about to take this woman's book, her personal skill, and her life. It's about to be the most disrespectfully a woman's ever been done in Fire Emblem. You know, I've got to be honest. Some women have been done pretty disrespectfully in Fire Emblem.
There is no meme. This is just a threat.
Hey, welcome back to Fire Emblem Sacred Stones Reforged. Last time, we made it through most of this map. This time, I'm killing myself. Okay, cool. No, that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna need Joshua to go up here and land the kill on this guy. Nice dodge. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's a nice crit. Now, I think I kind of just have to end it right there. Yes. I think. Yeah. Move over here, and we'll worry about that later. Now, with the Sword Reaver, and my really good defense, and the slight resistance boost, yeah, I think it's safe to have Cormag wall off these guys. Perfect. I am cat-sitting from my sister, and one of the cats made a sound like he was about to make some kind of stomach problem. And then he just didn't. So, we'll see how that develops. Okay, now very carefully, I think I just leave these guys over here. I think I just leave them over there for right now, so as not to piss off Selena and draw aggro. I think that's the play. And then she has this badass moment right here where she's like, I have thunder magic. And like, ow, that shit hurty. But it's not going to be the end of the world. Oh! And what do you know? I get bailed out by the pirate moving before the archer. So Joshua can just kill him right now. Good things come to those who use Joshua. Okay. Cormag's in pain. But... oh, great. Now it's going to be obnoxious. Was that enough to... it was enough to get him out of range. Alright, that's not great. Oh, no, not flash. Recover. Get some experience. You just... hang on. Yes, alright. I take care of you like so. Get a little bit of EXP. And then I can have Lute move. But before that, let's just... I don't appreciate you healing my enemies. I do not think you should be allowed to do that. I think it is very cringe. Alright, Lute. Yeah. And now next turn, I can steal bolting. I just need to make sure. Yeah, no, it can be done. It can be done. Kyle can't double this guy. Oh, but he could potentially one-shot him. Nah, just use Joshua. It's safer. Now let me see. Can Ewan tank a hit? 18 resistance. He's like the most able to tank a hit than anyone. That's pretty cool. I'll fuck with that. And Amelia's so close to leveling up. Alright. What's your damage, young sir? 18. Is your resistance greater than... Oh, no. Calm would actually die if he moved in range of that guy. Wow, okay, I was not expecting that. Alright. A staff. Rune. That's probably going to be really helpful for recruiting Rennac specifically. So I'll keep that in mind for the future. Alright, Selena. Okay, that's not too bad. Wait, do you double him? I didn't stop to check for that. Thank God they don't. I would have been so mad and I would have had no one to blame but myself. Okay. So... let me make a quick check here. Forge. Magic halved. Alright, so with the Wild Fetters, her magic is 22. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, she's fine. Just stay right there. The only thing is I need to make sure that she has space in her inventory to forge. Oh, I need to move her over one? What is your resistance? Oh, your resistance is, 14? Yeah, that's fine, actually. Give me your bolt! I don't know, something about that animation for it is very funny to me. Alright. So we now have bolting. Does Lute win the bolting off? That's what I want to know. I really want to... Like, I'm super curious. I don't know if you guys can hear, but there's a lot of cop cars going around right now. I wonder if they're learning about all the massive murders I committed back in 2007. Unlikely. Alright, so we do have a pure water, don't we? Yeah, so if I use that, your resistance becomes 14. You actually still die. Alright. So... I'll worry about that in a moment. Let's hit the end turn button again. Wow, even with the Wild Fetters, that's pretty good odds. Okay, hold up. I just wanna see something. Move Natasha over there. Bolting, Wild Fetters. Let's do it. What Selena doesn't realize is Lute has a healer right here. You don't. Oh, Oh, this is so funny. Oh, this is hysterical. Alright. Joshua, go down here. What's your resistance right now? 4. That's gonna be 11. Yeah, you'll live. You'll live. And maybe, just maybe, have Amelia down there just in case I need to do some shit with harpooning. Alright. This is... Frankly, this is incredible. This is... Lute is about to be a floating artillery. Okay, now I'm actually kind of scared. Oh, no, I shouldn't be. I'm fine. Hold on. Because if I attack... oh, no. But here's the thing. I steal. I now have the speed wing. And now I hide. Oh, and how good does this look? Yeah, completely fine. Alright. Disaster averted, right? I thought there was a disaster, but in fact, we are completely fine. Lute is just gonna continue to... Will I ever have Lute attack something directly ever again? With the skills she's about to have. Wait, how does haste work with bolting? I kinda wanna know. Like, it can't work the way I think it does, right? Like, there's no way that I use haste and Lute gets the ability to just double with bolting. And then if I dance with Tethys, that's quadruple with bolting. There's no way that works, right? Like, it can't. But I want it to. Alright, Lute. Finish the Jorb. Farewell, Selena. Give me your skill. Yes. So, with the Wild Fetters, and Upcast, and Stormcall, Lute is getting an additional 13 damage when she attacks. That is 13 damage. Allow me to repeat that in case you don't understand. 13 damage. It's absolutely incredible. Unlike that. Alright, sure. Alright, what is Cormag's current... Four kills left. Alright, I would like, Cormag to pick up these kills. Real quick. Oh, I can rescue Cormag. Alright, that's great. Alright. Cormag will be able to get the kills. Oh god, Selena dying causes them to move. That throws a wrench in things for sure. 23-20. Staff recover. He currently has 9 resistance. 11. Not enough to kill him. Alright, cool. Ewan? You know, I don't have any killer weapons yet. Nah. He's just gonna miasma. Not quite level up, but I think I'm gonna have him stick around with what he is for a little bit longer. And then Natasha has 17 resistance, so she's fine. Cormag just needs, I think, one more kill? And he should get his final level up. There we go. More dexterity is nice. More dexterity is nice. And then with the Mage Seeker, absolute dead. Okay. That map didn't go as badly as it could have. Yeah, now I feel really good about this. And normally I need to have something better to say than just I feel good. But I feel good. Yeah, Lute's gonna be a walking artillery. And, thanks to the power of the comments section, I now know that you can steal monster weapons. And monster weapons have a particular one called Shadow Shot. Which means I can have Ewan, and I can have Lute as magical artillery. Oh yeah. But first, Wyvern Lord, that's about what I expected. Meanwhile, ooh. So in this hack, Draco Knights lose their ability to have axes in exchange for Pierce. That's actually an interesting trade-off. Alright, how many axes do I currently have? I have Ross, Kyle, one of my Wyverns, and Dussel. That's 4 axes if I choose to make one of them a Wyvern Knight. I think that's fine. Oh, but then I have to worry about the Pierce glitch. Maybe they patched it out. Given who they are, I think I want to make Amelia the Wyvern Lord and Cormag the Wyvern Knight, because if I remember correctly, Wyvern Knight gets more speed, which is what Cormag lacks, but it has a lower strength cap, which is going to make Cormag's strength go to waste. I think that I don't actually have 2 Master Seals? I could have sworn I did. Do I only have the... Oh, yeah, correct. Right. Correct. We've all heard of them. Alright, real quick. I'm gonna save up just to make sure that I understood this correctly. Amelia, you shall become a Wyvern Lord. This gives balanced promotion gains, if I remember correctly. Yeah, nothing to speed, which is fine. That's what I wanted with her. Now, Cormac. If I make you a Dragon Knight, what this is going to do is give you a lot more constitution and speed, which is what you want, I think. Yes, okay. I did remember that correctly. Wait! I forgot, this hack doesn't have any random skills, it's all, like, percentage activation chances. Also, the strength cap for Wyvern Knight is completely fine. I thought it was lower for some reason. What's the activation? Okay, Cormac just needs to be hit twice, which, given his high health and defense, that's not too unlikely. So now, after all of that, I could probably also pump Cormag's speed up a little more. Do I want to give... I feel like Kyle's speed is so low that just giving him speed wings to avoid getting doubled isn't actually a terrible decision. Maybe. I'll worry about that shit off screen. But what about what I need to worry about on screen? Okay. The long-awaited moment has arrived. Franz, become the Paladino we always knew you could be. Look at him. He's so beautiful in green. Yep. Excellent. Now the only people that haven't promoted yet are Ross and Calm. And I feel fairly confident that there's gonna be at least one Master Seal in Chapter 14. Anyways, I'm curious about how they might have changed this map. If they've changed it at all. Ah, the tragic flashback. Erica beats Leon's butt in fencing. And he's like, man, I'm weak. And it's like, no, but being a nerd is great. And Leon just doesn't understand that there is a market for nerds out there. A very delicious candy. Not my go-to. If I want a fruity snack, I'm just getting some Skittles. But I'm also not much of a candy eater. I'm not much of a sweet tooth. I never have. Got that from my father. You put like a chocolate cake in front of me, I might be able to finish one slice. That being said, I can absolutely fuck up an entire king-size bag of peanut M&Ms myself. That's honestly more for the peanuts than for the chocolate. Fucking love peanuts, dude. Alright. The map looks to be the same from this, you know, one small chunk I can see of it from this cutscene. Alright. Anyways, Carl's like, I will make you fall in love with me. And Izmir brings up to his face, hey, you really think killing all of our men and violently overthrowing my country would get me to fall for you? Fucking loser. Alright. Let's have a look and see. No, this map looks to be the exact same. Of course, what's inside the roofs? That could be different. Do you still have Berserk? Fuck, he still has Berserk. Range 3 to 8. I could make my own Berserk, but no, I should make a weapon that can't be, broken. Like this magical sword here, perhaps. Well, regardless. Alright. This is when Rennac's like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm going to run off and steal. Alright. But something... I like the implication that Rennac can just sense Larshell's energy. And there he is. He is a rogue. Lawless. Unit can steal items and wield dagger weapons, and then this one is, lock touch. Ooh! Alright, there's an upgrade for daggers. For our dearest Calm. Might of 3 compared to the might of 0. Oh, that's gonna help Calm out a lot. That means he's dealing 28 damage, bare minimum every combat. I can fuck with that pretty good, I think. So I know that the automatic cat feeder goes off right next to me at 1 o'clock. And yet I keep recording things at 1 o'clock, forgetting that it goes off. Impressive, I must say. Alright, don't you have a door key that you drop? You do. Alright. So, hold on. I'm on sand tiles. 1, 2... Why does Franz have his full movement? That doesn't... I mean, sure. If that's how we want to play, I'll do it. Oh, that was cool as fuck. But... Alright, did they remove being weighed down by the sands of time? Alright, trade. Get the door key. And then, Well, Erica's definitely not the one who's going to be walling this off. Oh, Ford and Franz both landed a critical hit. Brothers united. That's awesome. Now I need to get to Rennac. Let me do this and this. Hold on, let me look something here. Larchelle gets to right there. What is her movement? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's going to be one tile off of being able to recruit Rennac. But she can very quickly and very easily just follow behind him. Even if she can't recruit him immediately next turn, she can get to him easily enough. So, okay. And then Vanessa goes up here. Oh, let me just check something here. Sword Reaver and a Steel Axe. Ooh. Those clever bastards. They made it on purpose so that you couldn't just put a sword unit right here. I think I fear the damage. I want to do that, give her the javelin. That might not work out the way that I want. But, Selena, you staff Physic up Larchelle. And then Ardor just goes to the west. Alright. This is when Calyx's like, yeah, you are cringe. And we get the absolute funniest line in the entire game. Hang on. Hang on. It's coming. Hang on. It's really funny. I'm not going to harm her. I'm not like that freak Volter. I'm kind to women. Remember that. Remember that Calyx said that in about 1 hour. Alright. Anyways, Leon's like, oh, yeah. And we're fine. So Vanessa can pretty easily fend off everything here. Except the Steel Axe, which will hurt. You know, I'm not going to act like I'm not going to be in pain. But, oh god, I underestimated just how much pain. But anyways, I can easily just heal up Vanessa. And then get Larchelle close to recruiting Rennac. Oh god, does Ford die here? Oh, he might. Oh, he might. Well, no, all he has to do is dodge this shaman. As long as he dodges the shaman, Ford lives. So it's easy, just dodge the shaman. See, watch, as Vanessa... Oh, wow, that shaman has a pretty good hit rate. Ugh. Does the other shaman have a pretty good hit rate? Am I actually cooked? Am I straight up a piece of bacon sizzling on the frying pan? Nah, you see, Ford's built different. That is, with true RNG, about as close to a true 50-50 as possible, and you already know Ford's got those. Never punished. What the fuck are you? Alright, we got one of them samurais. With a killing edge, that's not good. But, I mean... Actually, wait, what's Vanessa's defense? Oh, her defense is not very good. I don't like the way things are going right now. But I'll worry about that next time. Take care. Fuck, I forgot that entire room is full of mages. Fuck. That's kind of like the one weakness I've got. Oh, but a stealable goddess icon. You know, I needed those. Actually, we're gonna end this episode on a level up for Calm. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna start the next episode with a level up for Calm. So come back for the exciting conclusion of Calm leveling up to 16. Never before seen.